Some people collect art and put on the wall. I save my old race cars, and when I walk through the barn and see those there, and they all run, I often start them up and take them for a bit of a drive, and that brings back a flood of memories. My career with Toyota has been now 20 years of racing. A lot of good times.
I have a lot of great memories as a kid growing up with my dad racing, and going to rallies and different events like Pikes Peak.
Went to Pikes Peak, a race that had been in my thoughts for many years, even growing up in New Zealand. It was something I always wanted to compete there. And so ultimately ended up winning and setting the new record there that stood for a long time.
Living that lifestyle as a kid and then getting to do it as an adult is super cool because my life hasn't changed at all. I do the same thing as a kid, and it's rad.
I just took him along, and you know, he couldn't help but be exposed to what we were doing and hanging out with those engineers and other competitors.
I ran first gear to get me out of the corner, banged second, and went.
He loved it so much that he said, "Dad, I think this is what I want to do." And he's been in love with that ever since. We've competed against each other in the Baja 1000 and it's had a lot of laughs and a lot of good times. And then there was a couple of times that Ryan and I shared the FJ Cruiser, and you know, that's very special to be able to do that with your kids.
I'm trying to pick from that knowledge and what my dad built and trying to hit him up for ideas, and I'm really enjoying following his footsteps, you know, rallying in America. I think the big one for me was winning the Olympus Rally this year, because that's something he won back in the 80s.
I enjoy it when he asks me for advice or how I took the next step, and quite often, surprisingly, that still works for him as well. You've got to get down in the dirt and sort of work on your car yourself. You know, there's a lot of hard work, there's a lot of mistakes you make, and you learn from all those lessons, and do you want to continue or not? You know, so part of that is all the ups and downs. That's not something a parent can do for his kid. They've got to be hungry enough to want to do it themselves.
It's really rewarding to carry that torch on, and I hope to pass that on to my next generation.